And we should be live.
We're live?
Yep.
We're live? We're live? In the heat wave? It's summertime for sure outside.
Yep.
I mowed the yard this afternoon. It was really wet the grass was really wet this morning with the dew, so it would have been a pain in my butt. Yeah, I don't know which is a bigger pain in the butt, the amount of sweat. I don't know.
I do not either.
It was tough. It was rough though. I hate mowing.
Oh yeah. I do too. I don't. I haven't done anything today. I just have been playing Tower of Fantasy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I just enjoy it. There's something because like I don't know. The game's broken on a fundamental level. Like it hasn't crashed on me though. Like some of the modern AAA games that will crash on you and then you have to restart or you lose your progress. Like it hasn't bugged out that bad, but like it wants me to go to this place. I don't want to go to that place. And it just keeps freaking trying to send me. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going. But like navigating the menus because it's made for PC. So
Okay.
Or cell phones. It's cell phones or PC. I'm not exactly sure. But it sucks on a controller trying to navigate the menus because part of the time the dual thumbsticks work. Part of the time they don't. You have to hit the touchpad and then get a mouse icon to pop up. But if the mouse icon has popped up, you can't jump. So I quit the game first time. So like it's just a nightmare of a game. But I was running around in the woods and I just found this giant mushroom who's like, hey, you want to play a game? I was like, yeah. So I ended up playing some little mini game with a giant mushroom that wasn't marked on the map or nothing. Probably because it doesn't work. The map doesn't. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm having fun with it. I've been having
That's
fun.
all that matters.
I think I've got almost 70 hours in this game.
Already?
Yeah. Well, I've been playing it for 3 or 4 weeks. So, 5-6 hours at a time. So yeah, it's probably somewhere around that ballpark. I've been playing since noon today. It's 6 hours. Yeah. People are like, hey, do you want to come over? No, because the sun is overhead cooking the surface of the earth. I'm an albino.
No, I was cooking it.
I walked out to my truck in the shade and I felt like a vampire. I was hissing. My skin started to smoke. I was like, nah, I'm going back inside. Whatever's in the truck can stay in the truck. So I'll just get another puppy dog. It's fine.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
That's test to see if you're paying attention.
Oh no, I'm paying attention when you talk. Now, if you leave the dog in the car, I'm getting up. Your kids, they can handle the heat a little better. I watched a video.
I'm sorry.
I watched a video of a lady literally the other day in a mall parking lot. And now, granted, it was not in the sun, but her and her sister had went inside, and there was 2 cars, and they were parked side by side. And I want to say there were 5 kids between the 2 cars that they left in the garage in 100-degree heat. And the policeman, and she's trying to ignore the cop. I'm like, oh my goodness, you people.
That was our childhood. People. No, that was my childhood. My mom would go and she had an 76 Cutlass, and she's like, I'm going to crack the window. I'll be in the store. And my mom talked.
Yes, yes, but the window was cracked. It didn't bother us back in the day, but these kids today, these parents don't even leave the windows cracked. The windows were not cracked.
I think a lot of it is we are a weak generation. Like the people coming up, they're just soft. They're stronger. They're stronger in some ways. They're stronger and more resilient in some ways. But like the ways of like general survival, they're not.
And a lot of these cars, which I don't understand, it looked like a newer van. So like my car, I have a key fob, so it's a push button. I can actually lock the door, leave it running, and walk away. You cannot drive off with the car. It will not drive without the key fob.
Well,
It won't go anywhere.
It won't. It won't like because
No. Even in my older truck, my old pickup, my truck, you couldn't even put it in gear without it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one, yeah, it just beeps and does all kinds of stuff. It won't even let you lock the door if the key fob is in the inside the vehicle.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it will not lock the door. It's got that little push button on the handle. Yeah, the car is smarter than me. Yeah, it makes no sense. I don't understand it. So I don't understand how people can do the things they do. I don't get it. Don't get it.
I do not either.
But I'm glad this week is over, and it was a short week, but my sleep was just not there this week, so it was just crap all week. I'm just glad this week is over.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, me too. This week was like, I was trying to, game with my friend Chew, and every time I turned around, it was like they switched his schedule, so his schedule, because they just released a new update for Helldivers.
Okay.
So the new Helldivers patch has some new stuff, and he wanted to grind premium currency in the maps. So every time he was off, I was working, and then I would, normally I'm back at 2:00. I wasn't getting back till like 3-4 o'clock. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gaming tonight. I'm going to bed. And so it was just like that all week. Last night we actually got to play for a little bit. It was fun. It was a night of just horrible people joining us. They just kept picking on me. So I just brought, because you can pick 4 things to bring with you when you drop down on the planet. You can either pick a secondary weapon or multiple secondaries, because you only get 4 slots. So you can pick a turret that you set down, and basically it mows down everything in its path. Or you can pick basically artillery, like from space. You can call in an orbital bombardment, so it just blows everything up. So I just picked turrets, 4 turrets, and then I drop on the planet, and my buddy was crying because I unlocked a new emote. So I placed my turrets. The bugs are swarming me. I'm staying in the middle. I'm not getting touched. And I just have my character maniacally laughing the entire time. He's just throwing his head back. Just explosions. And everyone was just like, some of the guys were clapping. They were like, that's awesome. It's just like, that game's just stupid, man. It's just stupid. I love it. But yeah, I
can't wait. I can't wait till it comes out next month.
August 26th. Yep.
Yes.
Somebody was like, is it going to be cross-platform? Yes, it's going to be cross-platform. 100%.
Yeah, it is cross.
And they're releasing Gears of War on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, the original, right?
The original, yeah. It's got all the DLC. It's got everything. They're even allowing the PvP stuff, I believe is what I read. They're actually going to have the PvP servers for people to play. So.
Oh, really? I didn't know anybody still. I never see anybody playing it anymore.
It's on PlayStation for the first time, so there's a lot of people that are gonna. And I'm thinking about buying it. It's $49, so.
Not bad. I'm definitely gonna buy it. The new one comes out. When does the new one? Because I've seen the trailer a couple different times.
All right, I'm starting to love. I forgot about the audio part.
No, yeah, they pushed it back to 2026.
Hey, I'd rather them push it back and get it right.
Yeah. Gears of War E-Day.
Now recording.
Welcome to episode 91 of whatever this is called. I don't care. I'm your host. Call me what you want. Over there's what's his face?
I'm Kaz. And I'm reading. No. I'm reading that this new Gears of War is a prequel.
Oh, E-Day. Yeah, it's Emergence Day. It's the beginning of the invasion by the whatever they're called. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I knew we had talked about it.
Yeah, it's the very, very beginning of it, I guess. I don't know. I quit caring. I think you and I talked about the other night. I think I only played the first two.
I know I played the first three, but because my sons were big Gears of War guys too. They liked Gears of War.
So it's funny because I switch consoles like every generation. I don't know why I do it, except this generation. But I used to be a Nintendo guy, like growing up. Just Nintendo.
Oh yeah, we all were. I mean, that was it.
Yeah, and I remember the kids that would get Segas and be like, "Sega's so good." I was just like, "It's okay, you're poor. It's fine. Nobody likes you. You smell bad. You don't know what deodorant is. You can't use soap, and your mom probably beats you when you go to sleep. It's fine. I have a Nintendo. I'm better than you." That's how I felt inside. I didn't share it with others, but
sure, I doubt that's not true.
I switched. So I had the GameCube was my last dedicated Nintendo console, was the GameCube.
Okay.
Then I went and got an Xbox 360. And I absolutely...
No PlayStation in between there?
Nope.
No.
I did have a PlayStation 1, but I didn't really find a lot of stuff to like. I didn't play a lot of games. They didn't have a lot of RPGs and stuff I enjoyed. So
no, not the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, and I skipped PlayStation 2. Didn't buy PlayStation 3.
I did not either.
So I had GameCube, and then I had Xbox 360. So I predominantly play single-player story games. So Xbox had Oblivion, and they had a bunch of different stuff. And I like all kinds of games. But then I got the PlayStation 4, and I fell in love with it. I never want to touch an Xbox again till the bug happened and you couldn't get a new console. You and I were talking about it for months.
Oh gosh.
So the only one I could get of the newer consoles was the new Xbox Series Element OP-724.
Exactly.
Because it's simple to understand if you're not an Xbox person. It's the X plus 2 plus 7 divided by 4. God, how do you not understand that? It's like, I don't know. PlayStation just goes 4, 5, 6 pretty easy. You
yeah, definitely.
Fucking
Definitely.
do that. Try that. That works. But I liked it. I liked the PlayStation or Xbox. But as soon as I could get a PS5, I did. And I've not touched my Xbox since.
Yeah, I bought a Pew Pew instead of a PlayStation.
No, I'm a grown up.
I know. I want to. You know, when you have these things that in these things that you want, and they all cost $500-$600, you have to decide what you're going to get for $500 or $600, and you have to make these decisions. And they're never the right one because you want both, and you're like, "Well, I gotta have both. See? I'm a grown up. I have a job. I should be able to have both."
You're missing the obvious solution to your problem. You bought the Pew Pew. Go get a PlayStation. That's the key that unlocks all the doors. Duh. You just need to have your wife sew you a face mask. Done deal. You can have all of the PlayStation, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Well, it's sometimes I think it would be a little hard to use in.
Well, don't get caught.
Yeah,
Did you ever play Grand Theft Auto? Go down swinging. Screw it.
No, I did not play Grand Theft Auto
No,
very much.
either.
My sons did.
Oh, yeah.
I just
just
don't know.
Well, they're getting rid of the like solo content for game consoles. I'm curious to see where it's going to go because Xbox has kind of been lukewarm on, which is
They've
crazy.
definitely been very lukewarm on.
Well, it's crazy because they bought so many developers. I mean, they bought Bethesda. They bought everybody trying to make Game Pass relevant. And it's fine. It is fine. So you're going to trade in $60 or $70 for a game for a subscription to your Game Pass. It's like, that's not a financially smart move. I can get.
You know, I
what
know a
you-
bunch of my friends don't do buying games. They just do Game Pass because they can play all the games.
Yeah, but you're not making the money on the top end. I mean, because they can play all of the games on there, and it costs them what, 15 bucks a month.
Yeah, and they can play. They don't have to stop playing them because they're always there.
Meanwhile, Claire Obscure releases on stuff and makes like $30 million. You know, it's like, so you're going to make your subscription fee. But I looked at Game Pass. I'm going to be honest, most of the stuff on there, it's just like there's a lot of stuff. I just don't want to play it.
And they're running like a huge sale right now, 80% off. And I was like, I'll pass.
So, did you hear about what's going on in Europe? The Stop Killing Games movement?
No,
So,
I have not seen that.
So they did a petition, and I forget. Let's look. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It passed. People, they got enough signatures, so now it's going to go to wherever it goes to over there.
Okay.
Stop Killing Games petition. Let's see here. Let's see what it pulls up. New scene. Here we go. UK citizens are reticent. Let's click on this and see. It's a consumer movement started to challenge the legality of publishers destroying video games they have sold to customers. Basically, modern day video gaming, you don't own anything. And if they decide to turn off the fountain, you no longer have access to a game that you paid. So technically, all of the games in your gaming library right now, you're renting. You're renting them.
Right.
But the developers hide all of it under legalese instead of being legit, open, and honest, because if they were legit, open, and honest, what do you think that would do?
Exactly. It'd make people buy hard games. But even if you buy hard games, they're still...
No, it would make them less hesitant to buy the game on release. They would pick it up at a sale for $10, $11. They're not going to buy a brand new game because they don't own it. So why am I giving you $80, $70 if I don't own the damn game? And then on
That's
top
true.
of it, they can, like, you love whatever, Call of Duty. Of course, that's kind of a bad thing because they've killed Call of Duties before, haven't they? Like turned them off so you can't access. Because I mean, it's all online.
I don't think so. I'm not for sure. I think they have. I don't know because I didn't start playing till like Modern Warfare on 360. So there was a couple before that people played, and they would bring them back out. Well, let's play this, and I was like, I don't have it. So
I'm just hoping that this takes traction in EU. I just don't know that Americans will get on board with it. So, because basically they're taking away your consumer rights. Because I watched a YouTuber say, it's like you buy your car, you have a Nissan, and you're driving it around, and then Nissan just decides you can't drive that car anymore, and they come and take your car. Like,
no,
you go out.
You gotta find a better.
Well, he used table, but no, it's
Okay.
You're buying a product. You should have the product. If I'm paying you for a cup, that's my cup when a money exchanges hands. You can't then come back into my house and take my cup. Nissan can't come and recollect your car if you paid your car off. That's your car. They can't then go, well, we've changed the terms of service and we're no longer going to support that car, so we're just going to take it back. And you're like, but I paid, X amount of thousands of dollars for it.
The only thing I could see that they could do is not update it. You know what I'm saying? So like
nobody's asking them to. They're just asking to let people still play the game.
Right. Yes. If I still want to be able to play it now, the only thing I could see them doing is not being able to make it an online like servers for. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
so like,
but nobody's asking for that. Right. You're exactly right. But that was addressed early on. That nobody's saying we want you to keep, but I want to be able to play the game I paid for. So
right.
So like, if they made a boss that took 10 people to kill, and the game is dead, and you still play the game, you're not going to be able to kill the boss. That's okay.
Right. That's okay.
I still get to enjoy the rest of the game.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Or it's like you can't download the game because they've delisted it. So now you paid $60 into the ether for an experience, and now it's no longer there. I agree with
Right.
that's why I quit playing Ubisoft games. I'm like, I'm not going to rent your
Right.
damn games, and they are the reason that this whole thing got started.
Right. Yes. And I understand that, and it makes it to where you have to actually buy more external hard drive, especially on PC. And see, like Xbox is not. I remember looking it up, and it's harder to do it now with the new Xbox. I don't know about PlayStation, but you still can only put so many games on your PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to, if you want to, okay, say you want to keep, what's the Japanese game you like so much?
Oh, that's
That they're no, the one they're changing in the new one that you just told me about. Ghost of Tsushima. So you want to play Ghost of Tsushima, and you want to play it on a regular basis.
Here's the problem.
Hold on. Let me finish. You're interrupting me.
I know,
fucker. But what I'm saying is if you can't, that's what they're getting you at, is because they know they've made these things, these Xbox and PlayStations, to where you can only do so much, and that's how they're getting you, by not letting you download them again.
Well, that's not your part.
That's how. But they're taking advantage of the
100%.
extenuating circumstances, because they know that you can only put like on a Call of Duty. So Call of Duty is
gigs or something, right?
110 gigs for the game, and then you get a 35 gig update every month, or it's just out of this world. So they know you can only keep so much on there, and now they're making it to where you can't put more external hard drive on it. So you know you have to delete it. So then thank you, Rocco. Get him, Rocco. And
the other problem that I wasn't trying to interrupt, but I was gonna add too, is that even if you have it stored on your hard drive, so what ends up happening is if your console is hooked up to the internet and you plug that hard drive in to play Ghost of Tsushima, it will read through the PlayStation and it will go, you're not allowed to own that, and it will keep you from playing the game.
Really?
So even if you have it, yes, even if you have, that's what I was trying to get to. So people did that for the game Cars 3 or whatever is a racing game for whatever. It's an older game. And then they delisted it. So they're like, well, I've got it stored on my computer. It'll be fine. And then they weren't allowed to play it. They just were not allowed to play it because Ubisoft said, no. That's what I was trying to get to. Even if you have all of those games stored on hundreds of hard drives, if they have to access home base for them to work, which not necessarily, but like my PlayStation, if it loses connectivity to the internet, some of my games won't work. Like legit will not work without connectivity to the internet. So so that's the other thing they're fighting on. It's like, so like even if you did what you said and you downloaded all these games, well then you go to play your game and it connects to their servers, and their service goes, you're not allowed to play that, and it shuts it off. And so you just have this game stored on your hard drive that you can't access unless you're a hacker and can figure out how to get around it. Yeah, that's the big that's the big fight that's going on right now. Let him finish.
Yeah, and I can see that. And it's like Call of Duty is just what they're doing is they're just piggybacking on games now. So they're just using and like upgrading. So like they're adding to. So like when I pull up the new Call of Duty, I can play the last Call of Duty off the same one. And they're actually advertising new Call of Duty off of it. So they're piggybacking it. So it's all in one, and they're just tweaking it a little bit and changing the gameplay. So you're dropping another $70 or $80 on a game, and all they've done is tweak it a little bit.
So
that's how Call of Duty's getting you. Yeah.
Are they basically giving you a license to play the new stuff? Is that kind of what Call of Duty's doing?
Basically, yes.
Now,
so I can play like the last couple of Call of Duties all from one Call of Duty pull up. Yes, so it's all the same. It's all the same. But they're giving you a couple of some new skins, some new guns, changing this and changing that. But they're just piggybacking. In my opinion, they're just piggybacking off the last game. So
it's like you always say though, there's some games that you know what you're getting when you buy it every year. Madden, FIFA, Call of Duty.
Yes.
But
Madden, you're just paying for the new players. And
didn't Call of Duty, don't they have it to where you can play like even their older games through their Well, you're playing on
If you-
Xbox, right?
Yeah, if you've bought them, yes, you can always
Oh.
play Call of Duty. Now I don't know if you can get on. I don't know if they have servers. There for a while, you could still play some of the older Call of Duties, but they have made it. They have brought back some of the older ones, like the Modern Warfare, and
cool.
redigitalized it. And you could. They actually brought it back, and it was free. Just it was part of an update, and you got to play the original Modern Warfare.
Right. Oh, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, they do things like that to keep their fans. 'Cause they have true fans. Just like everything, it's a shooter. I mean,
Uh-huh. But they have some, especially the older ones. They
the
were
camp,
mostly
all the
campaigns.
campaigns have been nice. Every campaign I've ever played has been nice on Call of Duty.
'Cause
Every single one of them.
I remember playing them about the same time you did on the 360. I don't remember which one, but it was fun. But I think it was Germans. It was World War II. I think the Call of Duty I played.
Oh, world, yeah. That was yeah.
Weren't there
Yeah.
two? There were like three.
No, they've gone back and forth many a times.
No,
and
three
gone-
big companies back in 360, weren't there? Because you had, what was it, Medal of Honor?
And-
Wasn't that one?
Yes, Medal of Honor, and then you had the Call of Duty,
Battlefront.
and,
Well, that
and then Battlefield.
But Battlefield, because was the Xbox 360 online?
Yes,
Was
Xbox
it?
360 was online.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't,
Because that's where we started, and then it went Xbox One,
Okay. Okay.
and then it went Xbox X, and then now it's Xbox whatever the hell I got. I don't know.
I support this. I'm just because, like, if you allow the companies to steal from people now, they're never going to stop. They're just think of them like governments. If somebody doesn't force them to, like, you don't have to necessarily agree. Like, if World of Warcraft they decide to quit, it's like, do they keep all of that open because it's a server-based game? I don't know. That's one of those weird ones. It's like Call of Duty.
I would say not on that World of Warcraft because it's a pay to play.
Because they'd have to, yeah, and they'd have to keep those servers up, and they got to
Yeah,
power
and-
them. They can't just. Granted, Blizzard is a huge company, so I don't see why they couldn't. But in perpetuity, they couldn't. Like if they go
Right.
bankrupt, well, who's going to take over
No.
those servers, right?
Yeah, now I can see somebody taking over if they sold the servers to somebody to try to get out
Mhm.
from under. But in a pay to play like that, no. And Call of Duty has always been one of those to where they give the host out. So I don't know if you ever knew that. So like, oh yeah. If you were the host, if your server, so say you're playing. So like,
with my
I've played a
shitty
lot of free
internet.
for all. Yes, your shitty internet, you're never getting host, and you can always tell who the
Okay.
host is. And I'm downloading 900 gigs on a regular and uploading anywhere from 3 to 500. So I know I have good internet, and I still can get hosed in Call of Duty because somebody else will have better internet and they'll get the host.
Now, is it peer-to-peer downloading, or do you actually download it from the Activision servers, like the game?
The game you're downloading from Activision server, but Call of Duty, if you never played it enough. So like if somebody was getting beat really bad and they were the host, if they would leave, it would lock the game up. That's how you knew.
That's
It would lock the
crap.
game up and send you back to the home screen because they would leave.
So this company
So-
that makes so much money, because like, hey,
Yep,
what if
they-
we make the people pay for their own gaming experience? Like,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
so
back when like playing modern, because I play a lot of free for all, so it's like 1v1, so you're playing 8 people, so it's 8 versus 8 basically.
yeah,
And I played a guy all the time, and I would always get in his lobby because it was like ranked. So like if you were, and it's not like truly ranked, but it's a ranked thing. So I would get in his lobby all the time, and I could never beat him. Well, he was always the host. His internet was that good, and he would message me back and forth in the game how much he was uploading and downloading, and I was nowhere close. And I had the best internet I could get at the time, and
So-
wherever he was, unreal.
well,
unreal.
you lived out in the boonies there for a while. How were you able to even play a game then?
Oh, we didn't.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were doing hotspots with
Yeah,
PUBG
hotspot.
and
Yeah, I did.
stuff.
Yeah. Hotspots were one thing, but yeah, but that was no Call of Duty stuff like that.
Okay,
There's no
okay.
possible way. Yeah, no.
Well,
PUBG is one thing with a hotspot because you're not.
Because I was the same
It's
way.
not the movement. Yeah, the movement's not as much. You're not moving around. It's not constant. So, but Call of Duty's another story.
So-
They just.
I lived out in the country.
Speaking of that,
Well,
did you get your new internet yet?
I haven't got it installed because I got to go
Oh.
up on the roof, and it's the surface temperature of the sun right now. It's
Suck
my-
it. But that means you're either gonna have to do it.
at night.
Okay, so
No,
here's
I'll
what's gonna
do it at
happen.
night.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a text message from your son, and he's gonna be like, "My dad's not gonna be able to do the podcast for a while." I'll be like, "Why?" Well, he didn't want to get up in the morning and do it because it was too early. So he did it at night and didn't see the edge and fell off the roof.
It's not going to affect my
so what
ability to talk, sir. Sorry.
Oh no, it's gonna affect everything because you're gonna be laying in this heap, and you're not gonna be able to move. I mean, you kind of Stephen Hawking like
Oh, that's horrible.
when you fall off the roof. I'm just saying that's what happens when you get old. That's what happens when shit don't heal right. Shit don't heal right. He missed the ladder. He couldn't see it because he wanted to do it in the dark. That's what I'm gonna get. That's what I'm gonna promise.
Okay. But yeah, I didn't. That's why I didn't get into shooters, because I was out in the country like you were, and we basically had the fastest you could get, which was like 5 megs down, and that was a cap.
gosh.
It was a cap. It was a satellite internet back in the day. I forget what Wild Blue, I think, is what it was called. But it allowed me to play World of Warcraft. I could, I couldn't download the big games. This was right towards, oh God, this would have been 2011, 2012. So that era, I couldn't play any of the shooters and stuff. So I missed out on all of that when I was younger. I probably would have played it when I was younger, but that's why I was playing basically RPGs, because I was where you were at without cell phones or hotspots. So anyway, so if you support it, you can sign the petition. You can find it online at Stop Killing Games. I think it's done.
Did you sign it? I mean, because it's a UK petition. Did you sign it?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't. And I'm
okay.
pretty sure nobody from Britain listens to us for my views that I have about those people.
We've got a couple. We've got some Germany. Didn't we? What
Yeah,
did you tell me the other
we-
day? Yeah, we have some
We have some
Germans over there.
Yep.
Sprechen die Deutsch? I don't. That's
mm-mm.
nine.
Nope, not doing it.
Nine.
Germans scared the shit out of me. It's not a big
Those are-
country, and they decided to pick a fight with the world, and it was a close fight. I am not talking trash on the Germans.
I'm not either. I had a Rottweiler, and that's all we told him. That's how we told him no was 9. And I never understood why my father was like, "That's the only word you're going to teach him is no in German." I was like, "Oh my god!" I can understand. Like, so I'm like I said, I'm a huge Malinois fan, and I watch a lot of people that train Malinois, and there's a lot of words that they use when they're training Malinois for like attack and bite. Basically, when they're training them to be guard dogs,
Mm-hmm.
they'll use like American words for most everything. So like guard and watch and things like that are in American, and because the dog goes on guard, and some of those trainers are amazing, but their attack word is usually in, I believe, French, because they're Belgian, so it would be French. I believe that's what they speak in Belgium.
I think
Belgium?
so. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a French word for attack.
That's why I won't
And-
own one, because I'll never speak that dirty language.
Hey, those dogs are so beautiful.
That looks like a German Shepherd that somebody gave steroids to.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's the
what
first
it
time
looks
I
like.
can remember being in the Boy Scouts, and they took us on base and they did a drug dog test, and watching that dog attack that guy in that suit as he's running, and that dog was like, I was like, I'm not running from the police. That dog jumped on that full grown man and took him to the ground like he was nothing. and he's in this big ass suit, and that dog just shook him like a rag doll. I was like, why would you run from the police when you hear that dog bark? When they say dog is coming, I'm laying down. And I'm just laying down. I just no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that dog is smaller than a German Shepherd.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yes, it is. He's smaller, but he's not as big in frame and doesn't have all the fur. That's why they're so much faster.
Okay.
They're nobody's business.
Yeah, I don't want a dog that is super active. Like, it's a pretty dog. It's a pretty dog.
They say leaving those dogs in the house without kenneling them, they tear shit up. I've watched videos just of people leaving their dog out like they didn't kennel them. So, see, you see the difference? Malinois right there, the verses
Yeah.
at the very top.
So I'm guessing
Yeah,
the
that's
left is a shepherd, the German.
The left was the Shepherd.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
That I watched the Malinois. They jump so high in the air and they climb shit like they'll bounce off of walls like a freaking pinball. I'm like, that little dog is just crazy. I've even seen one that's almost all black before it. It was beautiful.
So there's a place I saw. I was driving around yesterday, and I thought of you. It's free pit bull puppies.
Oh yeah, pit bulls are great dogs.
I fucking hate pit bulls,
dude. I love them. Doesn't Otis have a pit bull?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that has. It's why I don't like horses. I don't like anything.
No, I'm not a big fan of horses.
Well, I don't like anything that can kill you.
I
As a general rule, except for Rottweilers, I've owned so many Rottweilers.
love them. Good dogs.
That's probably my favorite breed of dog, if we're going to be honest. The German Rottweiler. They are just the most loyal, loving, and they're intelligent, and like they're huge dogs.
My mama's dog was 145 pounds. Dude.
Yeah, I think my dog, he was massive, and I would sit down on the couch, and he wanted to be a lap dog so bad. And we named him Pagan after the movie. I named him that after the movie with
what's
Car
that movie?
Car 55 or something, the remake.
Car 51.
Something like that. It was with Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd, and I forget who else is in it.
Oh, where they were the remake. Yes, that was a good movie. That was Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd.
Okay, because
with the snake and the girl in the water. It was so bad. That movie was so bad.
Like, we're pagans. Oh, people against good and niceness. And so I named my dog that. Because I was like, that
so
sounds
cool. What was that movie? I watched that movie so many times.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, me too.
That movie was a good movie. It was not good, but it was good. It was one of those that
it was a popcorn movie. How could you not like it?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if we can find this movie. It's not Car 54. What is it? Okay, I got to get rid of. I don't care if he wrote, and I don't care if he produced. Now show me. Previous. Okay, so it's going to be in the 80s, I'm going to guess.
Yes, late 80s.
Late 80s, early 90s. Loose Cannons.
No.
I'll know it when I see it. So,
Dragnet.
That's it. Dragnet. Yep.
Dragnet. So good. So good.
I'm trying to find it. What year?
87.
Okay, so we were in the ballpark. My son is playing Chrono Trigger. And
what's that?
It's a Japanese RPG. You're right, it's Tom Hanks. I forgot Tom Hanks was in it. Yep.
Tom Hanks was in everything back then. I bet he did 2 movies a year back then. Golly gee.
But he was playing Chrono Trigger, and I remember when this game came out. I was like, I wasn't having it. He goes, oh, yeah? When did it come out? I was like, 90. I said between 95 and 97. And he goes, oh, you think you're so smart? And he looks up. He goes, did you look it up? I'm like, bitch, I'm standing right here. My phone is over there. How did I look it up? I remembered it.
See, my mom is very big into movies. She remembers a lot of movies. So like the other day, we talked about when we talked about Vegas a couple weeks ago
Dabney
on the
Coleman. I
podcast.
forgot he's in this, by the way. Sorry. Dabney Coleman,
Yeah.
guys. If you don't know who he is phenomenal and funny.
Let me see.
Dabney Coleman. He was in so many funny and great movies. He could play a dirtbag better than anyone you'll ever meet.
Oh, hold on. No wonder my phone's not working right.
Yeah, this guy played a bad guy in so many movies. He's so
He
good.
did. Yes, he did.
The condescending jerk, always smoking a
Yeah.
cigar. Yeah. Anyway, you were saying your mom moved.
Well, my mom is like that with movies too. But she went on about, we talked about the Rat Pack and stuff like that, and she was talking about the casinos in Vegas and stuff like that. So she has that same kind of memory that we do about crazy crap that you would have nothing about. But she could tell you about a 1930s movie, even though she was not born in the 30s. She could tell you some shit about those movies. She's got that same.
That's so. I never considered myself like a cinephile, somebody that's really into movies. It was our
I'm more into
generation.
movies. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was our generation. We watched what was in front of us.
Right.
But I liked modern stuff. So there was a detective show in black and white. I do not know the name of it. Wish I could find it. It was on TV at. I just sat down and I'm like,
Rockford Files?
No, it was a TV. It was a movie. It was a movie, not a TV show. It was a movie.
Okay.
It was black and white. I'm gonna guess it's in the 50s, late 40s, early 50s. This guy acted like it was the most well done black and white movie I had ever seen. Dude, it sent me down a rabbit hole. I fell in love with cinema at that point. Like I like.
And it was a detective movie?
It was a detective movie, and it was in black and white. I just remember one of the last scenes. He's down at the wharf. I don't remember the whole. I just remember being shocked because you always assume that, like, because what did we get? We got Gidget, we got Batman from the '60s and stuff. So you always assume like, that stuff's really cheesy, right? Like it
wasn't the Maltese Falcon, was it?
No, because I went down the rabbit hole after that movie and started watching. What's his name? The main actor for that.
Oh, for Maltese Falcon?
Yeah.
Humphrey Bogart?
So I went down a Bogart route and I watched The Mississippi Queen. Phenomenal movie.
Good movie. There's a whole bunch of movies that were black and white back in the day that are detective. You had like The Blue Dahlia, The Big Heat, The Big Steel, Sunset Boulevard, The Asphalt Jungle, Murder My Sweet, The Big Sleep, Double Indemnity.
See, and this guy is a
Farewell, My Lovely.
This guy was the guy that was in that was a very well-known actor because I remember
Robert Mitchum?
I think so. I think that's right.
Yeah, that might be Farewell, My Lovely. Look that up.
Let's see.
Farewell, My Lovely.
Robert Mitchum. No, I don't think that's the guy. I'll have to do some research and get
A Private
back to
Eye,
it.
Philip Marlowe to find his long-lost girlfriend, Velma. A lounge singer. That movie was done in 1975.
Yeah, no,
No.
this was.
No, wait. Yeah, that was 75.
I have to do some research and come back to you, but that's the movie that got me to really enjoy and love movies.
Now, Robert Mitchum was in another one called His Kind of Woman, and that was done in 51. In a desperate attempt to get out of debt, career gambler Dan Milner agrees to rendezvous with a mysterious contact at a distant Mexican resort in exchange for $50,000. Huh. I can't say I've seen that one.
I'm telling you, man, some of those, and
Some of his old movies are great movies.
But I did never get into Hitchcock. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he wasn't as popular in the stuff I was watching, so I never got the Hitchcock movies. But I learned I started watching Sir Laurence Olivier. He was always over the top for me. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's so great," but he always just kind of reminded me of a drunk lush. He's a good actor. He's a good actor, but I'd take Robert Mitchum over him any day. I'd take Humphrey Bogart over him any day.
Oh yeah,
and then
there's so many old Cary Grant movies.
I'll take Gary Oldman over him any day of the week. Gary
Oh
Oldman
yeah, Gary Oldman's a hell of an actor.
and he plays some really dumb movies, but he's great in them.
Yeah. Oh, hell of an actor. Hell of an actor.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was the movie that really got me into watching movies, though. Because we always watched them as kids because that was our generation. When you look back, dude, I'm wondering if this is the question I'm asking myself. Am I becoming the old guy that's just nostalgic about when we grew up? Or was it truly one of the greatest times to be alive? If you're into video games, movies, TV shows. Because if you think about
with
it.
The shit they're putting out now?
Exactly. The music that we had back then, the comedy that we had, like all of that stuff was.
Yeah. And
it wasn't the greatest, but it was all good. Like the Goonies.
But it was also.
Out. We don't have a modern Goonies. Nobody has the balls to make a fun kids movie like that.
No, they always try to copy something off like a Star Wars Goonies. And it wasn't even good from what we understand and read.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're trying to redo something. They keep piggybacking on things. So like this week, another I Know What You Did Last Summer came out.
Oh my God, how many of them are there?
I have no clue. And yes, she's in it. Because they go back and it's a different cast, but the things that are happening.
Really pretty brunette girl with the big,
big
personalities.
Yes,
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yes, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
So what I know that I never watched
exactly.
The movies.
So basically, what they're doing is it's a remake of a deal. So what it is these kids did something, and then something starts happening to them. So they look up, and then they find out that something happened to Jennifer Love Hewitt the same way. So they go to find her to figure out how she figured it out and did everything. So they're piggybacking instead of making new shit.
Yeah.
Now they're still making new shit. So like they made F1. That movie I've heard is amazing. Amazing.
So
and just like Superman, they've redone Superman again. Now I'm gonna go see it. I'll be able to give y'all seeing it Sunday at 11:15. I will be able to give y'all a good rundown of it next week. Your daughter saw it, said she liked it.
Yeah. Now my daughter's a big DC girl.
Yes.
She said it was really good. She enjoyed it. So
right.
That's all I need is if people around me like it. I don't care what these reviewers say. It's like,
no, I don't ever look at reviews.
If you tell me it's good, I'm going to probably enjoy it. I'll tell you who tells me it's good. I'm going to avoid it. And that's Otis. We have polar different, especially when it comes to comedy, because he'll go, Seth Rogen is so funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm never watching anything you recommend. Weed.
I have
sex.
I have what now I do believe there's a couple Seth Rogen movies that were okay. I think he did the one Green Hornet. I loved Green Hornet. I loved that movie.
I did enjoy that.
I think didn't he do one where he moved in next to the fraternity house?
Neighbors. Yeah, that was
the
hot guy.
That had Zac Efron.
That's it.
I enjoyed the first one. The second one wasn't very good at all. The first one was good. The sequel, terrible.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, the first one I would say was good. And he's okay. I could take him in little doses, but when it's his movie, you're right. It's just weed. It's just terrible.
It's like the people that like Pineapple Express. They'll just tell me how funny it is.
The movie was. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't do it.
I don't get
pot
humor. I don't like. What's funny is it's not the pot humor because I love Cheech and Chong. Some of their bits are hilarious, and I'm not a pot smoker. Never have been. Never will be.
Yeah.
But I could watch bits of Cheech and Chong and just howl
all day.
Laughing.
Oh, all day.
But the new stuff, it's so like, oh, you have to be an avid pot smoker to get it. Cool.
Dude, where's my car? That was the dumbest movie.
And yet I still remember parts of that movie.
Yes. Yeah. The dog. When they got the dog high, I cried. When they got the dog,
mine was the drive-through lady. And then there is no one then. And then
Oh, that movie's so bad.
So bad. Ashton Kutcher.
And that's Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
So bad. So bad.
But we grew up, we really legit, I think, grew up in some of the best, like, 15, 20 years on Earth as far as Americans go. We didn't have racism. We had some of the best music.
We had racism. We had racist shit.
Yeah, but
people didn't get it on. They didn't let their feelings get on their sleeve.
Not what I
that
mean
shit
is what it is now, where everyone's
right. Oh no, where they always gotta. Oh, I'm so sorry that he said that.
like this lifeguard. Did you see the story with the lady that got fired?
The lady, well, she was drowning and we saved her, and she didn't say thank you, so she was drowning again, and I looked at her and I winked, and then I looked away. Then they fired me, and I tried to go back and swim, and they said I was a danger to society. They won't even let me go have fun.
It's because
what's
I'm
wrong
black.
with people?
She legit said it's because I'm black. I'm like,
no, bitch, because you tried to let somebody die.
and I had to turn on subtitles. I'm gonna be honest, because she was like, "Man, the girls, you know, in the water, and you know, see it. I mean, I just shit. No, see the wink." I was like,
like, this bitch really said I winked at her and looked away. I was like, oh my god.
The best part was she goes, "They say she ain't even hurt or nothing. She gonna recover, so I don't see what the big deal is."
Yeah, she's in the hospital and she's okay now. What's the big deal? I was like, oh my god. I was like,
this generation is cooked. It's cooked, man. These people are dumb as
my
shit.
son was a lifeguard for a couple years, and I don't think he ever had to save anybody. Now, I do think one time when he was off, some little kid did drown at the pool, or maybe after he got done, they found somebody floating in the. I don't know. That pool is really busy, so I can understand how you could maybe overpopulate the pool. I don't know if they count or anything like that, but I saw that video today, and I didn't even think about it until you said that. I was like, no way. Did she really say she didn't say thank you. Your bitch almost died and you saved her life. You did your job, right? And she's supposed to say thank you. Now, if she's in a hospital and then recovers and comes back, that's when she's supposed to tell you thank you. Not when you're giving her a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and the water's puking up out of her lungs. She's gonna be like, thank you, thank you for saving my life. No.
And part of me sides with the girl that Skip put in the video too. I'm like, the bitch already saved her once. If you're stupid enough to drown again, so part of me is like,
I was thinking the same thing. My thing was,
it's your job though.
Well, that, and why did they let her back in the? If she just almost drowned in the wave pool, my first thoughts are, how much did you drink in the wave pool? They're not, but about.
Or she could have been handicapped. You know, she did mention how big she was, so she might have been a big girl.
Oh, she did say she was a big girl.
So she might not have been able to get up and mobile. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
But if we would have watched that, if we would have had that video when we were young men around our multicultural group of friends, because we did back then, it was everybody hung out with everybody. Everyone would have laughed. We would have said the same exact thing in unison. Yes. It would have never come down to, oh, she's got a point. She is black. She did. My friends would be like, shut up, that dumb bitch. Like they would have said that.
It would have not been a
racial. That's
thing.
what I mean about like racism kind of being. It was kind of over. We were kind of as a country kind of over it for the most part. Because most white folks, we didn't really see people in race unless they cut you off in traffic. You'd see it a little bit when, somebody was pulling some shit. But for the most part, it was kind of dead. We had the greatest sports teams of generations. I mean, love them or hate them, the Cowgirls were dominant. Then you had the 49ers were dominant in the 90s. You had the 80s, like you want to talk greatest span of like NFL, but in the 80s and 90s, you had some really great dynasties built in. Then you had superstars in pop. You had the height of Michael Jackson in the 80s and the 90s. You had Madonna. Like you had some of the greatest the
shit that Madonna did then now would get her canceled. The book that she put out of just her lovers, the book that she put out of just her lovers,
though. That's female
that
empowerment.
would get her canceled. Because there was like, no, because think about it, there was like pictures of like multiple people in one picture. So she had like, there was like multiple people.
Madonna would have had an OnlyFans. What are you talking about? she would have been banking on that, making money.
Oh, have you seen her? She needs to get in touch. She really needs to get in touch with Cher's plastic surgeon or Dolly Parton's plastic surgeon, because whoever is helping her out is not helping her out at all. She needs to go. They've got this new TV show where they're fixing messed up. It's like, whatever Madonna's doing is not good at all. It's a 180. It's bad.
Just age. It's like I say, you probably. So there are. And I know this is going to sound bad to the listeners, but as a guy, I'm not saying for you guys, for people who listen, but
you can't tell me that Roseanne doesn't look better than Madonna now.
Oh yeah, for sure. But there are two female comedians that I'll die on a hill and say they're the funniest two female comedians. Not just female comedians; they are just two of the funniest comedians. One of them's Roseanne Barr, and the other one is Joan Rivers. And I sent you a bit about Joan Rivers, and it had me howling. Go look up Joan Rivers' interview in the UK. I don't know the name of the show. That segment,
that woman,
my stomach hurt. She's like. I hate it when people say, "Oh, you're 60 years young." No, I'm old. Stop saying it. She goes, "I don't."
And a chain smoker.
Yes, you do. Yeah, she was amazing.
Yes, she was. Her. I think Ellen DeGeneres modeled her stand-up after Joan Rivers.
You think so? I don't. Yeah,
yes,
I never
very
watched
much so. I just listen because I driving down the road listening to a lot of comedy channel. I listen to a lot of, they just play whoever, and they'll get on a bit and they'll play this, and this, and they'll get on a bit of playing women. And Ellen DeGeneres was trying to be another Joan Rivers.
She was truly a lovely young lady.
Oh, Joan Rivers, yeah.
No, I mean Madonna.
Back in the day, Madonna was hot back in the day.
She's a solid 6. Let's calm down. Let's not say she's attractive.
I give her low 8s, 8-1, 8-2.
Boy, that's
because that picture right there, where she's leaning on the wall. That picture with her leaning on the wall, that was a good picture.
That's a Michael Strahan gap. That gets you -2 points automatically, sir. That's a
She's
-2
got a gap?
gap.
I don't see the gap.
Right. Well, it'll pull up in a second. It's a delay on YouTube. Yeah, there's a gap on her tooth. That's a Strahan.
Oh, I see
gap.
that.
Yep.
That's a Strahan gap.
Yeah, that's
not Madonna. That's not Madonna.
Isn't it? Okay.
I don't know who that is, but that's not Madonna. You can tell that's not Madonna. If it is, it's terrible.
She just Cyndi Lauper was cuter in my
opinion. Cyndi Lauper was beautiful and a
way,
better singer to me too.
Yeah. But like you think about it, we grew up in the best time. Like we got to see Bo Jackson break records as a football player, breaking bats.
Baseball player. Yeah.
Dude, you got to see Michael Jordan. You got to see Charles Barkley. You got to see all of these. Like, I didn't even know basketball, but they got me into it. And watching those guys get to play, like, that was amazing. Like, there's nobody in the modern era that is even remotely as.
Oh, well, they've changed the rules so much. It's
a different sport.
It's a different sport. I mean, it's okay to watch. It doesn't get me in as much. I like watching it still. But it's not the old stuff, and I don't know, maybe because we're old.
Could be. I don't know. But yeah, I think that when we had some of the coolest freaking movie franchises, I mean,
not even a movie franchise. The TV shows we had back in the day.
Well, we grew up. You could watch the old '60s because I grew up on Bewitched. I Dream the Genie. So somebody put this on Twitter, and I never thought of it. Do you know why everyone's so happy in Mayberry from Andy Griffith's show? Do you remember the Andy Griffith show? the town of Mayberry?
I don't know how you're gonna go with this. You could go in
No.
so many different directions.
Nobody is married in the show. Everyone's single. Barney doesn't have a wife. Andy doesn't have a wife. Bee doesn't have a husband. The only person who has a husband or a wife is the town drunk Otis, and he's always drunk. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Never thought about
I
that.
didn't either. I saw it on Twitter. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, how long have we been doing this? What's the time? Do you know? We started at
6:30.
So we've been doing it an hour. I think
Yeah.
I think that's long enough. You think it's long enough? Or do you want to wait till the end?
Well, it's up to you. That's your boy. You know, it's up to you.
I don't think he's here. So
Well, then good. That's even better. Then he
all
won't
right.
hear it.
Nope. So we're gonna go ahead and give Rocco a very special happy birthday today
Because it's actually his birthday.
It's actually his birthday.
And I think he's 12.
If he's 12, he drinks like a 90-year-old. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
No, dude's a solid guy. Funny as all get out. He's even funnier in person. So all the best to you, Rocco. I wish you
Happy birthday.
I hope you don't go to jail tonight. He said he's going over to a big town of Seminole, going to some pool hall and shoot some pool and get hammered. So good luck to you, brother. Happy birthday. Hope it goes well. We're going to wait till the end. I was actually not going to wish you happy birthday because I think in some sick, twisted way it would have made me happy, but I couldn't do it. You're a good guy. So
Yeah,
we'll see if
we
you
love
listen. We'll see if you listen. Yeah. All right. I'm done.
He'll let you know when you see him if he's
Yeah,
like, why'd y'all take so long? It took a whole fucking hour to tell me happy birthday, you fucking bastard. Yeah. Yeah, but we did. We grew up. I mean, not just movies, TV shows. I mean, you couldn't have had the Honeymooners now.
Oh, and we
You
got to
couldn't-
see that. That was from a bygone era too.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. Sanford and Son.
Oh,
We
dude,
love Sanford and Son. I mean,
that's one of my
think
favorite
about.
shows.
I think about. What was the spinoff from the one that prequel to Jeffersons? Where what?
Good Times, right?
No, because the Jeffersons was the spinoff of.
Was it Different Strokes? No, that came out.
No,
in
it was the
80s.
white guy that was so racist. With the.
Oh.
Why am I drawing a blank?
No, I know what you're Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker. So you had Archie Bunker, which spun off the Jeffersons because he was the neighbor, and Archie Bunker was racist as all get out, but they were friends.
Yep.
And then it spun off the Jeffersons. Jeffersons was a great show. And and the Cosby Show, even though he was drugging people,
And then
it was a great show.
Tom Hanks and Bosom Buddies, where he cross-dressed to get a cheap apartment.
Yes. And if y'all want to see some disturbing stuff, look up some of the outtakes of that and tell me the man wasn't disturbed. I'm just gonna let y'all go at it like that.
Okay.
He was a very disturbed individual. Look it up.
Okay.
Look up some of this. We're not even gonna talk about that. That's disturbing. When I saw that, I was like,
So, by the way, if you guys catch a little bit of wind noise today, it's going to be that
Not
way.
catching anything.
Okay, because if it
Not
does
catching
pick up,
anything.
well, it might pick up on my end. It's just because I got to have fans on. It's hot. It's
hot. Summertime.
90
Summertime in Oklahoma.
92 degrees. For you British people, it's 14 metric, whatever that means.
Yeah. What I really like is when you so I pull up the Weather Channel before I went out to mow. It said 92. Feels like 101. Is y'all's problem? It's either 92 or 101. You can't have both.
So explain to me. Okay, I'm going to give you a number and I want you to tell me hot or cold. 33.
Cold.
No, it's actually 92 degrees Fahrenheit, but that's 32 Celsius. And they go, our way of doing
They
things
can
is better.
suck it. They can suck it.
That's why I said Fahrenheit is like they can have the metric system. Sure, that fine. I'm fine with that. I'm not a math guy. Have it.
Yeah.
What it comes.
And what's
to
funny is
temperature-
nurses have to do it in both.
Right.
I was like, we are in America. Do Fahrenheit, and you can suck it. That
Yeah.
nurse looked at me like I was crazy.
Because because it's just funny to me because they'll say it like I watch because you guys won't say anything, right? Because I don't want it to like be
You want to get out?
Well, I don't want it to get out to the public, but I do like
Right,
a lot
okay.
of British stuff, but I don't make
Yeah,
it public.
Right.
But they'll always, dude, I swear to God, this
The
happens.
maple leaf tattoo on your back.
No, it's right above my back door, baby.
He maple syrup. He carries a vial of maple syrup with him everywhere he goes.
To trap
Hard
Canadians
plat.
and send them back.
Yeah, that's not what I was going to.
No.
Just he puts maple syrup on everything.
I know. I legit, if I'm watching a pod or a YouTube channel for the first time and they go in and they're like metric system, I immediately turn it off. He's like, we got the sales set. It's only 42 kilometers. And I'm like, I'm not doing math next. Like, I just don't. I don't want to do the conversion. You guys can have it. It's fine. It just seems it seems like Fahrenheit and miles are better derivatives than what they use. Because if I say 5 miles, that means, but again, it's what we grew up with. So I don't know if we grew up with kilometers, maybe that would make more sense to us. But like if I say it's 5 miles away, that equates to exactly what I think it means. Where if you say it's 42 eagle feathers, I don't know.
Now, when the military says clicks, aren't they saying kilometers?
I believe so.
Yeah, and I've never understood that. Why would our military say use kilometers? Is that because they're working with so many different, different?
Well, they do a lot of co-training and stuff too.
A lot of co-training with different militaries. The English or the, I don't think they do anything with the Canadians, but everybody else is using a kilometer.
Right.
You know, Germans and English.
They use metric a lot because they use meters when they're into shooting range. But like 5 miles, you know what 5 miles is? Well, that's 8 kilometers. That, to me, 8 is more than 5, so I'm going to think it's farther.
Yes. That's like I was watching a motocross race the other day. Well, of course, most motocross races are set abroad. I'm talking about knee draggers, like crotch rockets.
Right.
And, he come out of the corner at 238 kilometers an hour, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, exactly.
I every time I watch one, because I don't get to see them as much, because, they're set 6 hours,
so
8 hours ahead of us. Well, 238 kilometers an hour is still fast as shit on a motorcycle.
138 miles an hour or something.
It's 147.8. So you tell me you come out of a curve on 2 wheels and you're doing 148 miles an hour?
That does sound more
in a curve.
To say that kilometers, though.
It sounds even worse than kilometers because he said 238 and I had to rewind it and he said kilometers because 238 miles an hour on a motorcycle.
Woo!
That's a straightaway. You're not doing that in a curve. You're wrecking.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I was going to say you'll do it until you fly.
Yes, but at 150 on 2 wheels in a curve, I mean, that's insane. Those are big bikes. They're racing big bikes.
I don't.
But there was 3 of them, and there was 3 of them, Matt, and they were in a curve, and they were fighting in this curve, and I was like, one pebble, one rub of a tire, and at 150 miles an hour, you're laying it down and going, you're skidding for a football field on your back. I was like, oh my goodness.
So Graybush, he watches that. He watches the motorcycle racing, so he would send me videos. I don't know how they turn and like they're literally knee on the ground.
Well, the tire is completely round.
What is that?
First of all, so when they lay that tire over, so
it's got traction on it, obviously.
It has a little bit of traction on it. It's not like, so a regular street tire is almost square. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On a motorcycle, it's a little rounded.
Okay.
But when they're racing, they are almost completely rounded so they can lay them over like that and get them almost perpendicular to the ground. That way it has a traction. They can't do that on a street tire. It's like a slick, like a racing slick,
Right.
basically. You can't drive on the street with racing slicks because you don't have traction.
Are those racetracks? Are they like? Because have you ever went to like quarter mile drag strips? Have you ever walked out there on it? It's sticky.
Yes, it's sticky. Well, that's because it's got so much rubber on it too.
Right. So I'm wondering if that is something like
No.
that. No, it's not.
No,
Okay.
no.
Because that's just
Because you think about it, if it went from slick to not slick, how many wrecks you would
Oh,
have?
Yeah. I'm not
Because
a race
that
guy,
when
so-
when we did that with the guy at work in the video,
Oh yeah.
they showed the knee draggers.
Speed
They had
racer.
some guys come out. Yeah, Speed Racer. They had some knee draggers come out and run the course.
My God, those guys.
Yeah,
that
they're
is
Freaking
it's-
insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
because Graybush would send me videos, and it would show the guy.
I still love that nickname, Great Bush. I love it.
It's good. He was going around the corner, and the bike got out from underneath him, and the dude is just sliding on his back, like, and then he gets up and walks back. Like he said that they have basically like armor. That suit is armored.
It's got a metal plate. It's got a metal plate in his back.
Yeah.
That's humped up, and then there's metal pads
not
on his
enough.
elbows and knees. But it's leather.
Yeah, it's not enough, man. I wouldn't
Well,
want to do
I
it.
had
That's scary.
I had a friend of mine that laid his crotch rocket over at 30 miles an hour, and his shirt was asphalt. It did not rip
Oh.
the shirt. You could see the asphalt had covered the shirt, and he was like, it was like a name brand shirt. I want to say probably $100 shirt, or it was a long sleeve shirt, and somebody cut out in front of him. So at only 30 miles an hour, and both elbows were completely black, but they didn't rip.
Ugh. That's why.
So could you imagine what it would do to your skin if he'd have been wearing a short? Road rash is not a good thing.
So you were partly right about the U.S. adoption of the military metric.
Okay.
But it was with NATO, in conjunction with NATO allies.
That's what it is.
They said World War I, they had to adopt it because of artillery in the trenches. And there was, so I was like, oh, that makes, I never thought of it till you mentioned it.
Yeah.
That's something I'd never thought of. But yeah, the military,
because they always call it a click, and I was like, is it a kilometer?
Well, it's also, I didn't know. So I've been watching a lot of sailing videos for the past month, and they'll say knots. I just thought that was just a fancy way of saying miles, but it's not. It's
a nautical mile an hour. It's different.
Yep. I didn't know that either. Anyway.
And I don't know on our boats here, like when you buy a boat that you take out on the water, if it's actually in nautical miles an hour because they'll show a speedometer on the boat. I'll have to ask my son if his bass boat, because he's got a bass boat. I'll have to ask him. I don't know. That's something. I mean, I'm not a big boat guy, so.
My neither, sir. My neither.
Yeah.
So I talked about my big story about the Stop Killing Games. So you want to get into your big story of the week?
I've got a couple actually.
All right.
So our girl, which we both have always liked, Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the one
Hawaiian.
that doesn't like moist. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. So speaking of her, let me. So you and I both like Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Loved it. We watched it. So today, because she's got a newborn that's I think 9 or 10 months old, and she's a bigger. Yes. I say maybe getting close to a year. Halloween will be right before Halloween. She'll be a year old.
Oh,
so
that's
something coming up. So she is a bigger anime junkie than she's one of the biggest anime junkies that I know.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
Yes, so she's one of those that if she can help it, she will not watch it in English.
Well, I wish she would give me some recommendations. I should sure use some.
Okay, so she watched Chainsaw Man today.
Okay.
She started today, and she text message says, "I'm watching episode 1 of Chainsaw Man," and then she says, "Nothing better happened to the little dog thing," and I said, "Laugh out loud. Let me know." Then I get. I'm going to read y'all the text message chain while I'm sleeping. What in the actual fuck? They always kill the cuteness. Next text message, that was messed up. Next text message, on to the next episode. Next text message, Oh, it's made by Mappa. That explains the awesome animation. That's who did Chainsaw Man. And then laugh my ass off, the Nut Devil.
Oh,
She's like, this is great. And then this show, the boob motivation is real. Yes. And she's on right now playing games, so I haven't talked to her. But when I woke up to all those, I was like, why do I have so many missed text messages when I got up?
That's kind of like when I get into something and you're at work and I just start blowing your shit up.
Yep. It was like, because when she said nothing better happened to the little dog thing, I was like, oh, I couldn't tell her. I'm not gonna. She gets mad if you. She's like you and I. She doesn't want a spoiler. She wants to watch it and get it. So if I'd have spoiled it, she'd have got mad at me. But I knew the little dog thing, it was what saved his life. So, that was just great. The boob motivation is real.
Yeah,
so
that's a great.
The new season is supposed to come out this year. It's supposed to come out here soon.
I was gonna tell you. No, what I was gonna say was, Chainsaw Man is a good barometer of if I'm gonna like you or not as a human being, because like if you watch a couple episodes and you come back like what do we call Ralph? That's weird. Okay, you're a lower form of human. Okay, so you drop down in my Rolodex as people. And like Otis would be like, well, I think that, and then I just cut him off and block him. So like, and he's lower than Ralph, because
even worse than that is I don't understand how a gamer can't like anime.
Dang, cartoons are for little kids. It's like, well, you've never watched these.
Yeah, I have one son that likes anime. I have another son that would like to watch anime, but I don't think his time frame is got the anime in it, because like one son can actually watch anime at work. He's got that kind of gravy job to where he can get into anime, and the other son doesn't. I think he doesn't want to put the time and effort that it would take to watch 750 episodes of Naruto.
There's plenty of other anime, like Chainsaw Man. There's 12 episodes in the first season.
Yes,
you got time, get in there. Or Solo Leveling. The first time Kaz and I started talking about anime, this was years ago, and I had gotten into an anime called RE0.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I go, I'm not going to spoil it. I just think it's a good anime. He comes back and he goes, that was fucked up. It's like, I know, it's why I didn't want to ruin it.
Is that the guy that kept coming back to life, right?
Yeah, he kept getting murdered.
Yeah.
First time he gets killed by a serial killer who butchers these two girls in this little restaurant or this shop, and he's just like, holy shit, this is dark.
The girl that kept killing him.
Yes. But like they do themes that you're not gonna see in live action. What I always hate too is when Western developers or Western movie studios try to recreate it, but they go, "Oh, we can't."
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, we can't put that in it because it's like, well, that's a key component of what makes this show great. And if you take it out, the show is going to lose 90% of its appeal. It's like if you take out the boob motivation in Chainsaw Man, you're going to kill a lot of the motivation that the main character has.
Oh, yeah.
Because power gets him to do whatever she wants. You can copy.
Oh, yeah.
He can copy.
Yes.
You go get me some. Like, you take that out of that anime. That character loses 90% of his motivation. So anyway,
so good. But anyway, I woke up to that and I just giggled. Yeah, and so right now my ex is just littered with.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your girlfriend. Your ex?
No, my ex. my Twitter feed, my ex feed. So we have a couple things, and we're not very political. We try not to be, but right now, I got hit with this Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh,
so Tulsi Gabbard is she's the United States Director of National Intelligence.
The NSA, right? Yeah.
Right. Yes, the National Intelligence Agency. So She has uncovered. So remember when Trump was elected the first time, and everybody said it was a Russian collusion that helped him get.
Hillary started that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
She came out.
So
saying
now. So now, new evidence of the Obama administration conspiracy that leaked that. So now they're saying that Obama should be brought up on treason charges.
Wait, what?
Yes,
So,
because
okay,
Obama was trying. Gabbard claims Obama administration tried to undermine Trump in 2016.
So hold on, let me see if I get this right. So Trump. Now this was this
The first election.
So was it during the election or was it afterwards? Because I remember
It was right after he got in it.
So
Yes.
he got in, and they come out.
And remember, Hillary Clinton went on the rampage, and she went to every news agency and said that it was a collusion. It was a basically a bought and paid for election.
Were you not confused when that happened? Because at that time, I felt like we had good relation with Russia. Like we were actually working with them, like overseas in Syria and places like our units were working with their units. It was like this unprecedented level of like, yeah, we're all on the same team, right? That's what it felt like to me. And then Trump gets elected. Hillary comes out saying Russia's trying to buy our elections. And that's when I was like, what the hell's going on? Like I was completely confused. So
here it is.
Okay.
Here it is from The Guardian. Gabbard calls for Obama to be prosecuted for the 2016 election claims. The Trump intelligence chief accuses ex-president and others of treasonous conspiracy for alleging Russian interference.
And they never proved it.
No, they did come out and finally prove that that Russia didn't have anything to do with it. So, somebody admitted in the last couple years, and I don't quote me on it, but somebody did come out and say that it was a bunch of crap. And now that Tulsi Gabbard, now I want y'all to understand, Tulsi Gabbard is a Democrat.
Yeah.
She ran for president
on the Democratic ticket, and she did
on the
not
Democratic
hold
ticket,
back
and
on
she was not holding back on Hillary. And
I would have voted for her.
Yes, and whatchamacallit? What was the vice president, Obama's or Biden's vice president?
I don't even remember. Kamala
this last
Harris,
one,
Kamala.
When they were in that, and she told Kamala Harris, "You haven't done shit." That shit had me going crazy. And but she says Obama and senior officials in his administration had laid the groundwork for a years-long coup against Trump after his victory over Hillary Clinton by manufacturing intelligence to suggest that Russia had tried to influence the election.
Well, they did
that included using a dossier prepared by a British intelligence analyst, Christopher Steele, that they knew to be unreliable. The post-election intelligence estimates contrasted with findings reached before the election, which indicated that Russia probably was not trying to interfere. She released that
If
today.
They did, they would have probably went for Biden. Or
they would have wanted the puppet. They would have wanted the puppet, not the one that's not going to let them. You can help me get in, but I ain't doing shit. You tell me.
My thing is because what I remember was
if you're going to put somebody in office, you're going to put somebody in office you can control.
Right. But when that came out, they were like, well, Trump, before the election was finalized, was calling Russia and talking to them on the phone. Because that's where they were saying, well, see, he's already talking to Russia, probably because that's what the media was saying. And then I heard a former aide or something comes out and goes, no, that's what you do. You basically call all of the people to let them know, like, we're transitioning. So I'm just letting you know I'm the guy that you're going to be dealing with now. It's like common business practices. It's like if I quit my job and I got somebody taking my spot, I'm going to take them around, introduce them to my customers so they know this guy here is going to take my spot. Right.
Exactly. Because we talked about this not too long ago, that they have a direct line to all those big countries.
Right.
That rings the office now, whether they're in the office or not, but it rings.
So
it's like they don't call and get an operator,
right?
They call and get the office.
So they're saying they're going after Obama or Hillary.
Obama.
Okay.
Because we all know Obama. Everybody, we don't know if you read into the conspiracy
He was an
theories.
awful president.
Yes. Well, they say Obama. Some people, conspiracy theorists, have said Obama was the one controlling Biden.
I 100% agree. They also say his wife was the one running the presidency. I was like,
yeah. Well, who was telling her what to do? Because that lady, have you ever watched that lady talk?
Yeah.
Whew.
I'm just like, and these people, they treat our politics, and I'm sure they do this everywhere. They treat it like sports, but it's like, well, it's different than sports because these people are going to fuck your life up.
Oh, God.
And you're voting for that and you're cheering it on because you hate the other guy instead of being like, both options are horrible. We need to reevaluate how we do things. It's like my team and my team's going to beat your team and your team sucks and I hate your team and I'm not going to talk to you. It's like, it's weird to me, man. It's just weird because we grew up, you're the same as me. All politicians are piles of crap. All of them.
But I think they all genuinely want to do.
Initially, I think you're right.
We talked about this week. I think everybody, when you get in, because it's not like you're going straight to Washington. You got to put in your time here, however long it may be. You may be up and coming, and you may kiss the right ass, but you still gonna have to go to your local. You still got to start somewhere, and I think everybody wants to do something, but if you could put a truth serum in them, they're like, well, if I can go in worth $60,000 and in 12 years be worth $5 million,
right,
and on a $170,000 salary, which that's a good salary, that's a good bit making money. You're making good money.
Yeah.
But if I could be worth $12 million in 8 years, why would I not want to go do this? And all I'm doing is shaking hands and kissing babies and, doing little back deals and stuff like that. They all know that's what goes on. Even in the local stuff, they all know what goes on.
Right.
It is what it is. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean,
so do you think they'll actually do anything with that? I mean, I don't.
There's no telling what they can do with this. I mean,
it's going to be used. As
remember, well. The thing that I don't understand how they could get him on is because Trump probably pardoned him, right? And that's what they do.
That's exactly what they.
They pardon him.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying is because remember, supposedly, quote unquote, Trump did not pardon Biden this time.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he did or not.
That would be funny if he didn't.
But usually that's what the president does because that way he can't get in trouble for something later on. Right. Now, it has backfired, but I don't know. It's like them still bitching about the big beautiful bill. I had a friend of mine, well, who the hell names it the big beautiful bill? That's the people. Trump. He named it the big. He's not a politician. He did that to throw that in your face. That's the reason why he did that. Who? There was not a single person
in the media. That's why he does that shit.
There is not a. I don't even think out of the senators and congressmen and women, they know what all's in that bill. They don't know. 900 pages, man. If you know what's in that bill, now you might pay somebody that knows what's in that bill, and they might be able to tell you because he wants your job later on down the line. One of your aides or somebody like that has the $70,000 job and wants to keep his job, he might know what's in that bill. He might be able to tell you what's on page 7, section B, paragraph 3. He might be able to tell you, but normal people don't know. Man, we tried to read that last week. Man, y'all can kiss my ass on that shit. Just kiss there's not, man, we tried to.
No,
it's above our pay grade.
I'm telling you, the longer we do this show, the more when I have conversations in real life with people that I really believe they have a USB cord, it plugs in the back of their head and they plug it into MSNBC or CNN and they click button, download opinion. Because
Well,
as soon as you start pushing back, but you just ask them questions, and you just see them start to stutter and start to step back, and you're just like, okay, it's like you're dumb. Why are you
they're
buying into this? You just hate it because
they're
they told you.
just because you lean to the left, you're gonna hate the right. He's like, how can you say that one group of people is like this? That's human nature. I'm sorry. If it quacks like a duck, swims in the water, it's probably a fucking duck.
Right.
That's what it is. Human nature. That's like if you hang around a bunch of gang members. If you get caught hanging around a bunch of gang members,
Guilty by association.
You're guilty by association. So I'm sorry that you people don't like these new immigration laws. Well, guess what? The people that are trying to do the right thing are not housing criminals, illegal immigrants. If they're trying to do the right thing, they're not going to get themselves tainted. They don't want to get thrown out of this country. They like it here.
And they're just, see, this is why I hate it, because they're using the illegal immigrants as pawns for political power. That's all it is.
Yes.
None of those people care at all about the illegals, because if they did, they would actually be, like you said, helping them. They're not helping them. They're just using them, just like they did for how many years, the black people.
Yeah, I just today reposted a video of a man it said he was a hardworking immigrant and he's trying to do it the right way. It shows his wife and their little girl coming in, and he's working on their house. And she's like, "Did you see the text message I sent you?" He's like, "You didn't send me a text message." And it shows her, she's filming him with her phone. He gets and looks at his phone. So he's gotten one step closer to his immigration status.
Oh yeah.
And a full-grown man, breaks down and starts crying. That's what it's about.
And if our country is so bad, then why is everybody dying to get here?
Yes, that's what it's about. He's in here working. Nobody cares what he's doing, that he's illegal. He ain't causing any problems. It's the other people that are causing problems. Those are the people we care about.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Breaking news, CNN has just reported that Pam Bondi has officially filed the motion to unseal the grand jury transcripts on Jeffrey Epstein.
That was the other part of the story I would go on to.
Oh, I just saw this.
I haven't seen that part.
So do you think, I'm sorry, I just saw this. It popped up. Back to what we were talking about. I don't see, because
I don't see anything happen to Obama and them.
Because they'll have some patsy take the fall.
Somebody will be like, well, he told me to do this, or it wasn't actually said for me to do this.
I just can't wait till these fucking old bastards die, dude. They're dodging they're dodging the Grim Reaper, man. He's like trying to swing at him like Hillary Clinton. Go. You just need to depart the earth. Go back to hell where you belong.
Not only why not just retire?
Because they can't. Because I legit think there's so many dead bodies weighing her down that if she's afraid that if she's not in power, somebody's going to dig, and then she's not going to have the power to fight back, and she's going to go away. I really think that is. I think a lot of those people want to stay in power because of the fear.
It could be. It could be.
I think
that was the other thing I was going to talk about.
They're evil, man. I think a lot. So my grandfather used to say, he said, "You take a good man and put him in politics. He'll be an honest man going out and a crook when he gets done." That's what
I've heard that many times.
So go ahead.
Because you're right. Because like we said, they get in there and there's so many backwater deals. Back alley deals is a better word. Back alley deals that are being done because somebody's paying the bills. 100%. Somebody is like that, hey, can you get this gun law passed, or can you get this energy bill passed, or this is in it for you. We can help make it when you get out. We can make you CEO of this or CEO of that, or we can send your kids to college.
You can come talk at our
banquet. 5,000 plate dinner, and you get so much of the money.
We'll give you $50 million to come and tell some dumb freaking stories.
Yeah.
So, as I
I
understand it, so the Epstein stuff. So
Yes.
this started a couple weeks ago. I wasn't going to
Yeah.
talk. We weren't going to talk about it.
I was going to talk. That was my other story because Congress was supposed to vote on. Congress proposed a bill to make
Oh, really?
the Epstein files released, but I don't know if it was it was just a thing that popped up on X while I was driving, so I did never get to click it. But it was legit. It was from one of a legit source. But like you and I said, that Robert Frank video was amazing.
Oh, so you watched it? Okay.
Yeah, so if y'all don't know who Robert Frank is, so Robert Frank is a muscle-bound dude, and he does. Yes,
I can't
yes.
repeat any of the stuff he says.
No. If you want your schlong, yeah, he's
you
great.
Want to hit her
but
in her peanut butter glitter, you gotta.
Yes. That's a good one. You might ought to send that one to him. He might. Now, he has retired and doesn't make videos anymore. Last year was his last year. He was moving on. But he came out and he did a video about the Epstein list. And he said, if you think about it, you don't see anybody from the left crying to get the Epstein list out in public. The only people that are wanting the Epstein list out are on the right because that's what Trump said he was going to do, and they're crying about it,
right?
Because they want the Epstein list out. And you and I both believe that. I think if you were a completely redacted Epstein list is not good for the American people.
No,
because I don't think the American people can disassociate what went on or what they think went on. Because he went to prison on child trafficking.
That's what they got him on?
That was child trafficking, okay. Yes. And because he died in 2019 in prison.
Right.
And now they even said that...
that's what I was going to say. That's when that started. So they had Kash Patel come out and gave a press conference and said, I hate to tell you, but we watched the video and Epstein, he took his own life. And the internet exploded because how can he tell that? Because there's like what,
2 minutes and 38. Okay. 2 minutes and 38 seconds of where it went blank. I saw that today.
How the hell does that happen unless somebody hits the pause button? I'm sorry, I'm not even being conspiratorial. It's like it's on closed circuit TV on a closed system. That's not happening.
Yes, that's
because if that's happening, 2 minutes and 38 seconds is a lifetime in a prison. Somebody can get stabbed and guys can get away, walk up, shake, and walk off.
Yeah, it's over.
No, you're.
And supposedly he hung himself, I do believe.
Well, they did the same thing with Whitey Bulger, I think it was. They went in, filled the socks full of batteries, and one guy took the fall for it, said he did it, but they had a video and it cut out.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, It's been done like that in prison. But the thing is between you and I, we have talked about it. Okay, so just say you were a big guy back in the day. Just say, because Tom Hanks. Let's just say Tom Hanks.
Okay.
So Tom Hanks, they said he moved away because the Epstein list was going to come out and he was on it. So you're Tom Hanks. You're one of the biggest actors in the world. Jeffrey Epstein comes up to you and says, hey, man, I got this island out here. It's secluded. It's got everything you want. Alcohol.
No
I've
paparazzi.
Got the drugs. No paparazzi. If you do drugs, we got it. Nobody's going to know. You and the wife come out here. I don't even know if Tom Hanks is married. I mean, I'm not into...
Yes, he's married.
Yes. Okay, so you and the wife come out here and y'all enjoy it. We got hot waiters. We got hot waitresses. We got everything. We got strip show. We got everything. You go out there. This does not mean that you are partaking in that other side of the island or the other stuff that is being offered, because he doesn't know the first time you come out there what you're into.
Right.
So he doesn't know. So the first time you come out there, you and the wife go out there you spend a couple nights, you have some drinks, you eat some good food, because I guarantee you he had 5-star chefs. He probably had the booger sugar out just everything.
Yep.
Next time you come out there, you don't ask for nothing. We don't know what all he offered these people.
Right.
You don't. And so if you see a list with 500 politicians on there, 700 actors and singers, you don't know what they did. So how can we, what does this list do for us?
Yeah, 100%. It's, and we've talked about this this week especially. I said it's like if you and your wife went on vacation and visited Auschwitz, and then they bring the list of people who went to Auschwitz, and they're like, "Oh, Kaz and Mrs. Kaz, they were there." That's a completely different. Like, what did you do when you were there because of the tragedy, and you're like learning about what the Holocaust was and all that?
Right.
You weren't the one perpetrating. It's a huge gap, but your name
Yes.
is just a name on a piece of paper. So unless you release the list with details,
Video. I want video evidence.
video, yeah, but like
Yeah,
a list
because-
with like Tom Hanks. By the way, Rita Wilson is his wife. He's been married to her since 1988. Lovely woman.
Okay, I thought he'd been married to her for a while. I don't, it's like I'm not a Tom Hanks junkie, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
But my thing is it's so I want to know the people that came to the island to get away and just have a holiday versus the people that went there, like the Bidens, to do really creepy, gross stuff. I'd like to know, like you said, I need context. You can't just give me a name with lists, because in American society right now, that'll get people hurt. And
yes,
like you said, Bob the plumber may have helped Epstein in his New York City apartment. So he's like, "I'll fly you down for the weekend." He goes down there, never had anything like this. Him and his wife are like, "This is the greatest."
They're on the
thing.
list.
They're on the
Now
list.
they're on the list. So guess what? Bob the plumber in New York's business just went shit up.
Yep. He had one moment where he's like, "It's so freaking cool. We got our own private
Oh,
island,
yeah.
a bungalow with swimming pool. It was so
Yes.
awesome." What'd you do?
Yeah.
Nothing, man. We drank. We had 5-star. Like, it was the time of his life.
Yes.
He wasn't participating. We don't know.
Yes.
And in American
Yes.
society, it used to be innocent until proven guilty. Now you're guilty. We'll
Exactly.
kill you, and then realize, oopsie, we shouldn't have killed everybody. They were innocent.
Yeah, how many sitting politicians are going to be on that list? Because
Probably a lot.
politicians, I mean, he died in 2019, and most of the politicians, there's probably a few that weren't,
Active, yeah.
but active then. And if they thought that he could benefit his whatever he was doing, he was a New Yorker, so he invited him out there. Is that going to make you hate your politician just because they went to Epstein Island?
Yeah,
I believe the original list I saw, Eminem went to Epstein Island.
Now, I can believe that dude's a pedophile. I can 100% agree. I do not like him.
What dude?
Eminem.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't care. Till innocent until proven guilty. Till I see.
I know. I'm just being.
I'm the same. But even Tom
Provocateur.
Hanks. I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, I saw some shit about Tom Hanks. I'll still watch his movies. I'm not going to go give him any more money.
Right.
But
right.
he's still an amazing
So-
actor.
I will tell you right now, if Bill Clinton is on the list, he was there to do the Epstein stuff. 100%. Joe Biden, 100%. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that Bill Clinton, Joe Biden are.
But at the
vile,
same time,
disgusting
I
lizards.
want
context.
proof.
I want proof.
I
and
want context. Yes.
And
'Cause
that's
what
why I said
Yes.
earlier this week, we agreed, I don't want you to release it without the context. Don't just give us a list. Yeah, it should be released. It should be released to the DOJ, and they should go and investigate it. And when they're done investigating, they give us the right list. They say,
And the first.
Go ahead.
Yes. And like on the first list, there was so much stuff that was redacted.
Yeah.
I want you to put in there that what is covered up is personal information like cell phone numbers, their addresses, stuff like that. I don't want redacted stuff that I immediately think, well, whose name do you have blacked out?
Right. Right.
It didn't look like it was like a phone number. It just looked like they went to the next name and blocked it out.
Right.
That's what I took from it. I want you to put in there this list is names. The redacted stuff is personal information that we do not want to give to the public. This, and this. That's what I want y'all to do. If y'all are going to do it, that's fine. But I don't really. I don't know.
I would honestly rather have them give the list to the FBI. Let the FBI do what they're doing. If the American people said, hey, the powers that be have released the list to the FBI, they have put together a task force to uncover and go through, and it's going to take a few years. And then as the case progresses, the FBI comes out every 3 months and says, okay, we have investigated 23 people, and we found that 15 of those people were actually guilty of the crimes, and here's their names, and we're going to release that list. Like, this could take 15 or 20 years, but I would be okay.
Gosh.
Take your time, do it right. But just a list to be released without context, without, like, I mean, you're going to cause a lot of innocent people, potentially. I'm not saying that, and for all we know, dude, for all we know, everybody went to the island, complete piece of shit. We don't know. And that's the problem I have, especially in America right now. I mean, some dude heard Tim Walz tell him to kill people, and he went and killed 2 senators. So, like, imagine that list in the, like, people are dumb, dude. People are extremely stupid. But I would rather
imagine the power that be that.
Well, didn't the Trump administration also say there was no list at one point? And they said, like, this was last week or this week. They said
no. He said, "Who cares about the list?" He said, "Who cares about the list?"
He said, "Well, I heard somebody say that Trump had said that the list didn't exist. It was a Democratic political tool or something." And
well. Also think about what Robert Frank said. If there was actually bad stuff on it about Trump, that they would have gotten that list out.
100%. That list would have been out the day before he killed himself. 100%. They would have been like, look.
They definitely would have used that before the election. They definitely would have leaked that before the election.
And I love how people go, well, if Trump's on the list, he didn't do anything. I don't know Trump like that. Do you?
I don't know. No, he ain't ever come over here and had a beer with me.
I don't know that guy. You're seeing who he portrays. It's a character. Trump out in public is a caricature of Trump as a person. That's how every politician has ever been throughout time. You're not seeing the real dude who wakes up in the middle of the night with heartburn and then has diarrhea. And you know what I mean? Like, you're not seeing that guy, which is normal. I mean, it's normal. You and I are a caricature of ourselves. I talk way more here than I do in my private life, unless I'm talking to my friends. But
Oh yeah. I just don't think we both don't believe it's beneficial.
I don't. Without
context. He said the thing is they're trying to hold him to the fire because he said it in his.
And Democrats are probably eating that shit up. Like, look, it's tearing itself apart. I can see it now.
Well, no, they're not even calling for it to be released. I mean, that was the thing that even Elon said. Okay. They're not calling for that stuff.
So here's a justice.gov. This is FBI memo, July 2025. See if it says anything interesting. The files relating to Epstein included a large volume of images of Epstein, videos of victims who are either minors or appear to be minors, and over 10,000 downloaded videos and images of illegal child abuse, material, and other bad stuff. Teams of agents, analysts, and attorneys. See, now if they're investigating this, the systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So see, this is what I was talking about. They said there was no client list. There was also no credible evidence found that Epstein blackmailed prominent individuals as part of his actions. We did not uncover evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties. So they're basically saying there's nothing here that we can actually actionable.
Yeah.
Consistent with prior disclosures, this review confirmed that Epstein harmed over 1,000 victims. Each suffered unique trauma. Sensitive information related to these victims is intertwined throughout the materials. This includes specific details such as victim names, likeness, physical descriptions, places of birth, associates, employment history. To that end, while we have labored to provide the public with maximum information regarding the Epstein and ensured examination of any evidence in the government's possession, it is the determination of the DOJ and the FBI that no further disclosure would be appropriate or warranted. So what they're basically saying is he didn't have a little black book with everybody's name that visited the island. What he has is a bunch of horrible videos that he was making money with and hurting a lot of underage kids. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know a guy like that running that kind of an operation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm siding with the conspiracy theorists on this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And apparently, I saw last night Ghislaine Maxwell was his girlfriend or wife, right?
I believe so.
She has said, "I'm ready to start singing." She's like, "I want to talk. I'm ready to talk. I want to tell it all." Like, so
that's because somebody is.
My condolences to her family, because sadly she's going to take her own life soon.
I hope not, but yes. Hopefully she's gone out there and says, I'm not. She made one of those videos. Yeah. I am not suicidal.
The conclusion.
I am not.
So here's this. The conclusion that Epstein died by self-harm is further supported by video footage from the common area of the special housing unit where he was housed at the time of his death. The DOJ Inspector General explained in 23, anyone entering or attempting to enter that tier where Epstein's cell was located from the common area would have been captured by this footage, unless they were already there before anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the official FBI memo that was released. And apparently that got everyone hot and bothered.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My timeline has been I don't even get as much goddamn Yeti stuff as I used to. Y'all leave this shit alone and leave my Yeti shit alone.
Well, my thing is, okay, so who was the first one that talked about the list?
I don't know.
I'm going to look that up, see if we can find an answer to that.
First one that claimed Epstein?
Yeah. First person to talk about the Epstein list. Let's see what the AI brings up. No, it doesn't show. My problem is they made it political, and once you make something political, you basically poison the well. It's like environmentalism, right? Taking care of the earth is a great thing, but now you've made it political and you've made it a tool.
Okay, no, here it is.
Okay.
Let me see. That's the New York Times, so I can't click on that because New York.
They want your nickels.
Yeah. So it was a set of sisters, 9 years before any police investigation. Maria and Annie Farmer.
Okay.
Reported the troubling behavior of Jeffrey Epstein and his companion. So let me find them.
But so if you make something political, so like the environmentalists, once you make it political, you poison the well. So you're putting it on. You're basically saying that now the environmental issue belongs with Alabama, and everyone that doesn't agree is over here with Team Georgia, and now we're going to fight it out. But the truth is, there's truth on both sides of it, but we can't discuss it because you've made it political. And they've done this with this list. So now, even if what the FBI, let's say that they're legit and they're honest, nobody's going to believe them because they made it political. If this was a normal investigation, it didn't get activated by Trump and Biden and Obama and everybody else having their fucking mouths flapping, we would have probably got closer to the truth. But because of this, I don't think we're ever gonna. It's gonna be a JFK style conspiracy for all time. I guarantee you.
Probably so. And like we said before, nobody needs to know completely about the JFK.
No, does no good.
It does no good. All of those
What are you
people
gonna do?
are.
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, there's nobody's left. I mean, who's left? They're all
gone. Yeah.
they're all gone.
Oh no, the CIA is a corrupt, evil organization. Yeah, shocking. Move on. We know this. What do you want us to do about it? Like we're just
And let's just be honest.
we're employees.
The police in a whole has been corrupted for its existence. I mean, if you go back, the mob has owned police and government officials, and that's publicly known. They knew.
Mm-hmm. What's
They
like
made
Fat Electrician just did a video a couple weeks ago about Tennessee and like back right after the World War II. And this guy basically ran this whole county, and he's corrupt as shit. If you came to visit your grandma, he'd have you locked up. They killed people, everything. It was corrupt as shit.
It was about Boss Hogg.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Boss Hogg. It was the inspiration for Boss Hogg.
It was the inspiration for Boss Hogg. Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I just don't see. And it's funny because it's like you don't need the Epstein list to know these sons of bitches are evil and corrupt. Just go. How about this? You people are so worried about the list. Why don't you start going and looking how those guys vote? Why don't you start looking at who contributes to them? Why don't you start looking at why these sons of bitches go in making $150,000 a year and leave multimillionaires? We don't need the list. You just need people to actually go and investigate the real. Like, get them. There's crimes they're committing on the daily basis, and you're worried about some nebulous list of potential pervertism. Those people are all it's in DC. Just go in DC and start fucking following them around. That's all you got to do. You'll find them. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like. And Tom Hanks didn't leave because of the list. He left because he's a political nut job. He's part of the world.
He is a political nut job. Anyway, that's enough of the Epstein shit. I got another one for you. 35 days until college football.
Oh, fantastic. Oh my God.
I knew that would get you excited. Get your panties all in a bunch.
Did you see Shane Gillis at the ESPYs?
No, he hosted it. I heard he did a really good job, though. I haven't watched. I heard it was
hilarious.
They're saying maybe one of the best.
He said, well, Caitlin Clark. Oh, dude, it's fucking killed it. Killed it. He goes.
What did he say?
He goes. So everyone goes, Caitlin Clark's my favorite. Talk about the NBA, what is it? The
WNBA.
He goes. He says, so when she retires, she's going to get a job at the Waffle House doing what she loves, fighting off black women, fist fighting black women. And then he goes, he named some WNBA player. Dude, he swear to God he did this. He goes, she's here in the audience. The whole crowd starts clapping. He starts laughing. He goes, see, that's not even her. That's my buddy's wife. Y'all don't even watch the WNBA. Be real. I was like, yes. Dude, I'm telling you, it's up there with Ricky Gervais's. It's.
Oh, I gotta watch it. Was that his opening?
It was. There's a video that shows the whole thing. I'll find it on YouTube and send it to you.
Okay. Yes.
I was like, dude, he was killing it. He talked about the Epstein list. He said, he goes, oh wait, there's supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but I think it just disappeared. He goes, probably never existed. It probably deleted itself. Moving on. Why should we worry about it as a country anyway?
He's becoming so good. He's getting better with age.
So one of the things I do want to say about the Epstein list, and then I want to move on, forget about it. But I'm not saying that we don't want it to be dealt with. I do want the people that went there prosecuted. Oh, like 100%.
Yes, definitely. But if they did something wrong, yes,
right.
Definitely.
But I don't want you to just release it and let the wild animals have their day, because you're just going to cause unmitigated violence against people, and there'll be no context, and it'll be up to each. If you want to know what it's like to release things without context and without understanding, go back and look at the Munster Rebellion in Germany. It's like when Martin Luther translated the Bible. and put it out for everybody to read. Immediately, cults started forming, and this place in Munster, Germany. And if you look at look up the cathedral at Munster, Germany, there are 2 cages. That's where those 2 guys were flayed alive and left to hang, and their bodies decayed at the top of that church. Those are still there. And that was in like the 1500s. So that list will do just that kind of shit. So it's like, no, they need to do it right. That's all I'm saying. Do it right. But yeah, the ESPYs, and he actually broke down, he said, he went through Notre Dame football. He said Notre Dame has a chance to go undefeated. He said the beginning of their schedule, I wanted to send that to you. He said Notre Dame football. He said that the beginning of their schedule is pretty tough. He said, but it gets easier at the end. He goes, they might go 12-0 or 11. I don't know.
I believe I saw he was a Notre Dame fan.
Yep. I knew I didn't like him for a reason.
Shut your hole.
I'm just giving you crap. So wait, what'd you say? It's 25 days?
35 days until college football. We draft fantasy football on the 23rd. And I can't remember when the first football game is, college of NFL.
Don't they do August? Is it August or September that they start doing preseason stuff?
August will start preseason stuff, yeah.
When the Dallas Cowboys will come and get their glitter panties on and give each other kisses.
Yeah, Cowgirls do something.
You. Can we do the hut? Oh, of course we can. You'll always be my quarterback. Ooh. Rampant homosexuals.
Yeah, you need to stop.
I do.
So that's all I pretty much got. How about you? What else you got? Besides, I'm going to see Superman on Sunday. I will let y'all know.
Absolutely. Let us know. Nothing.
Yeah.
This week has been long and drawn out, so I just played games. I didn't really even get to watch anything this week. I've been getting really into Warhammer 40K, but that's like super nerd level stuff, so I don't talk about it on here.
Yeah, it is super nerd level stuff.
I freaking love it. I love it so much. But other than that, everybody be good, be kind.
Yep.
Don't believe everything you see, and believe even less of the stuff you hear. Other than that,
Yeah.
We're happy that you came along for the ride. And
yep, we appreciate it.
Yep, 91 freaking episodes. And again, happy birthday, Rocco.
Happy birthday, Rocco.
Don't call me to bail you out of jail. I'm broke. With that, tell them where they can find us.
Yes, look us up on the X. It's Odd Times Podcast. But definitely Friday nights, 6:30. Start with us on the YouTube.
Central Standard
Times
Time,
Podcast.
US.
Yes,
We're in
Central
the US.
Standard. We're in the middle. So we start off 6:30, 7:30 East Coast, before 30 West Coast, and then however you want to figure it out after that.
Yep,
it's too much for me.
It's 6 kilometers. That's all you got to remember.
Okay, and then TikTok, Odd Times Podcast. We have an email address, oddtimespodcast@yahoo.com. We got an Instagram, but it's there. And then Mac is always on the X somewhere.
I will show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna pop this up here. Where's profile? Here we go. This is me, Odd Mac Guy. Come find me. Say hi. I'll blow
He
your
loves
kisses.
bots.
Oh, I have 130. I have 36 followers. Guaranteed 30 of them are bots. I'm not as active on here, but I repost funny stuff. If you like to laugh, post it. I post that. Sometimes quasi-political. Anyway, we will see you guys next week, 6:30. And
This is summer weather, so it's perfect time for peace and chicken grease.
Oh, son of a bitch. 3 episodes and you didn't bring it up.
I was giving you a break.
I'm going to make a line of t-shirts that say that. Peas and chicken
Yes.
teeth.
Yeah.
You can buy the right one or you can buy the wrong one. And if you buy the wrong one, you'll
The best
become
one.
my fan. Yeah, the wrong one. Anyway, so that's going to do it for us. Next week, later.
Next week. Catch y'all later.
There was one other thing. We're still on YouTube. Stand-up comedy is making a huge comeback.
I hope so.
Y'all need to go check out Gary Owen. That dude is
Oh yes,
hilarious. He just
yes he is.
I'm sending you this one. It's a little longer. It was on my send direct message. It's sent to Odd Times podcast. But have you seen the Chit? Jay is Chit. That's the weird guy that I showed you. Dude, this guy went from like no followers to multi-millions of follows. It's the weird guy that's like, is there a
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
now he's even got people spoofing him. That's how it is. It's like one good idea. One good idea. You're just one with the internet, you're one good idea from just life changing. Good or bad. Like the lady that was on the airline flight. It said the horrible racist joke about landing in Africa and AIDS. When she landed, she was fired.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
It's either damning or great.
Or great.
Yeah. That's it.
Dude, we grew up at this. Do you remember the old beer cans? But they were going out of phase when we were kids. But kids were choking to death and alcoholics were dying because you would just pull the tab off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
remember they always put the tab in the can.
Yes.
Idiots.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm pulling this up. The cold.
What is it?
It's Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky on a kiss.
No, I saw that. Have you seen what that stems from, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so what happened was there was a Coldplay concert, and this
people go to that.
Yeah, so it was I don't know. I don't think it was just Coldplay. I think it was like a outdoor event. And yeah, so this has been trending today, and I didn't because I don't know who he is. Let's see. Oh, so Mary King was all over this. So basically, here it is. A company spokesperson from Astronomer, and Astronomer is a tech company.
Okay.
So they were on the Kiss Cam. And he disappears. I'm sending this to you.
Okay.
Or you can pull up a Mary King and scroll down just a little bit.
Okay.
And the way they're hugging, and then he disappears and crawls out of camera view. Because that wasn't his wife.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up, play it for the audience here. Okay, so
that's where that meme from the Monica Lewinsky thing come from.
I'm gonna play it, and you could tell me when it pops up on the YouTube if this is the right
Hold on,
one.
I gotta get the YouTube pulled back up because I was in X.
Oh yeah! Holy shit! He literally dips out, and she turns around.
Oh, yeah, and that's not his wife, and he's worth a gross $20 million.
Oh wow!
And now she's already. My wife was telling me that she has already filed for divorce, and I don't remember how long when this happened. You can see the lady holding her hand on her face.
Yeah.
Supposedly she works for the company, and they're trying to say she doesn't work for the company or something like. I don't know who.
Young men in the West, and I don't mean this. I know there's religious connotations and stuff. Do not get married. Do not get married. Do not get married. It is not worth it. This dude is about to lose everything. He's probably going to have to lose sperm because they're probably going to pull it out of him. Like, they rape people in court. And I know it's a banned word on YouTube, but I'm telling you guys, do not get married. Especially if you have an idea that's going to make you rich. Break up with your girlfriend. Tell her we can see each other as buddies. We'll be friends with benefits and make your millions. Do not get married. Don't. It's just not worth it. Because then she going to get fat and sassy and not want to do the wifely deeds and be like, that's all you think about. That's all you think about. You know, it's like I haven't got to touch the fun bits in like 2 months. Don't get married. Because now he wanted to get to touch some fun bits from a cute younger lady, and now he's going to get. It's going to cost him millions.
And if you pull it up, I think his wife was better looking than that lady.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, she wasn't putting out the effort that this lady was.
I don't have a clue, but I didn't even know who he was. But that was all over X. I didn't know who astronomer to me. That's somebody who gazes at the stars. But it's supposedly it's a big tech company and it's a big deal all over X and the internet right now. So I have no clue. Never heard of them.
No.
Yeah, but that's where that came from. Because even Sports Center this morning, they opened up, and the two guys that were doing the Sports Center, that's how they started the show off. Was that right there?
Really?
Did that? Yes, they did on Sports Center.
Wow.
Yes, they were hugging each other, and when it came up and the music stopped playing, one guy turned around and the other guy crawled off. It was hilarious. So yeah, they're already killing. It's everywhere. That's where the Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton kiss cam thing came from. Was from that right there.
Seeing that all day.
Yep.
By the way, kudos to the Mexican people who are protesting against illegal immigration in Mexico, saying kick out all the gringos. I couldn't support your movement more. And they're pissed off because they're mad at the Guatemalans and the other people.
El Salvadorians. Yeah. Did you see they were protesting the way the El Salvadorans do prison?
No.
Are you... Oh my God! Yes, they had a deal. I was like, you're protesting how why don't you go to an El Salvador prison? I dare you. I dare you.
Double dare you. You got to do it now.
Please. That just, if y'all don't understand what that man is doing in El Salvador, I want to go to El Salvador now. That's how much he's cleaning up that country. I dare you. I dare you. He's made
if this is true.
What?
Argentina will apply an aptitude test to 40,000 public servants, and their contracts will only be renewed if they pass the IQ test, basically.
Good.
You need to have that.
That president's doing amazing things in that country, too.
Yep.
He's crazy looking. He looks like Putin. When Putin looks at you, but I'm saying that look right there, that's like, I dare you. I double dog dare you. That's that look.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, man. It's just a crazy time to be alive. And with cameras everywhere, like legit, everyone's got a high definition camera in their pocket.
Oh yeah, behave, be careful.
Yeah, watch your six, man. And if you got a little friend that your wife don't know about, don't get a burner phone, or your husband. Don't get a burner phone. Don't send text. Just meet up. Do what you're gonna do. Don't get married. That's all I can say. Do not get married. Marriage is not good now. And if like my friend Kaz, you were able to hold off the demons and stay married, dude, there should be a military parade in your honor. Like legit. Like I have a lot of respect for people who can get married and stay married. Because in today's world, man, that is unheard of. And like one slip up and a woman's going to just grape a guy in marriage in court. It's just the amount of videos that you see online of guys that are just getting destitute, or women will get these guys who, she's like, she gets pregnant, so he marries her, and then the baby comes out and it's like 6 shades away from being what his nationality is. It's just not worth it, dude. It is just not freaking worth it. Anyway.
And with that, no more soapbox.
We're leaving you on a positive note.
We will catch y'all next week.
Yes, we will. Till then.